who has held all three positions. So he did a very significant thing. But I suppose his major thing would be in remembrance, in reflection, when people reflect on his statement to a group of black Muslim insurgents who attempted to take over the country in July of 1990. They put a gun to his head and ordered him to call off the security forces through one of these walkie-talkie devices. Instead, he shouted, "Attack with full force," to the security forces. He was, of course, brutalized and shot for it, but he survived it all.
And Tony, he'll also be remembered for his role in creating the International Criminal Court. Tell us a bit about that.
Absolutely, and in fact, one of the stimulants for going the way of the ICC came out of the 1990 insurrection when he decided, along with the drug trade that was going through the Caribbean, there needed to be an international court which will deal with these international type crimes. And he was very significant in introducing the idea, not only introducing it, but he served as a consultant in the establishment of the court for long. But he was very proud of that, and indeed he was also responsible for at least 2 judges from Trinidad and Tobago sitting on the International Criminal Court.
That was Tony Fraser in Trinidad and Tobago. Here in Britain today, 3 judges are going to hear an appeal from a former colour sergeant, Al Blackman, a man who was known as Marine A when he went on trial last year for murder. The court-martial decided he'd been guilty of a battlefield execution of a wounded Taliban fighter in Afghanistan. This is what the court heard: a gunshot and what was said after it was recorded on a helmet camera. You may find some of this disturbing.
Yeah, I've not got the court recording. Nothing you do us?
No.
You didn't let me know when you went, fellas.
Yeah, right, man.
Yeah, right.
Now, Colour Sergeant Al Blackman is appealing against both his conviction and the 10-year prison sentence that was handed down. Our defence correspondent Caroline Wyatt has been to meet his wife.
We're the sort of couple that can discuss anything, and he does bitterly regret it. But hindsight is a wonderful thing. It's a corny phrase, but in this case it's so true. There were so many other factors embroiled in that decision. He was in charge of all of those other lads who were in a really, really dangerous situation. They didn't know who else was